Hey guys, it's me Suja over here. Welcome back to another video. So on this video, I'm going to be talking about why am I not a big fan of Dhruv Rathee. So if you don't know who Dhruv Rathee is, he's a very famous Indian YouTuber, and he lives overseas. I presume he lives in Germany. He's married to a German. Um, so yeah, this request actually came from one of my subscribers, Indian subscribers. So he sent me a message, an email, and he actually asked me that, Sujoy, how do you feel about Dhruv Rathi? He's a very famous Indian YouTuber. Can you, can you, have you watched his videos? Because he talks about like similar topics as to what I talk about in my channel. So, yeah, I did a bit of digging. Normally, I don't follow a lot of Indian YouTubers because I live outside the country, but of course, I'm out here in India for a short stay. But yes, I've been following like a couple of two YouTubers, famous YouTubers, like they do family. I know about them, but I'm not a very big fan of watching family vlogs. But yeah, I did watch, a couple of videos of Dhruv Rathi. So this is going to be my personal insights, my reviews as a viewer, as an Indian viewer. I know I'm an NRI guy, but yeah. So before I do that, if you're new to my channel, the name of my channel is called as Sujo in Vietnam. I've been living in Vietnam for over 7 years. I was an English teacher before for 4.5 years. And then I started my online business in digital marketing. And I'm also a full time YouTuber. So if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, it takes less than 2 seconds to hit the subscribe button. And that way you can support my work. And just to let you know that I had a clean head shave yesterday. And it's cool to be bald in India. Although I do get a lot of looks, a lot of hateful looks by a lot of Indian men. Like when I did my evening walks today, because they're not used to seeing a bald Indian man, a young, handsome, bald Indian guy. And this is actually very unfortunate because if you're going to be living in Europe, West, it's pretty normal to have a clean head shave, and I kind of do it once a year so that I can have some good hair growth. And yeah, I don't care about what people say around here in India or how they perceive me with my bald head, but yeah, it's kind of cool. I like it, so I'm proud of that. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the topic of Dhruv Rathi, but let me just have a bit of my tea. Right. So, I knew about this guy, but I never. I had watched very few of his videos, like when I was in Vietnam. And it's just that he talks about a lot of social issues. He also talks about you know science, factual content. Like science related content, space, and whatever. That's kind of interesting, but since my subscriber, he sent me an email, and I kind of sat down for an hour and I really digged into Mr. Dhruv Rathi's content. Now, of course, I just want to put this straight on the record that Dhruv Rathi is a very famous Indian YouTuber. His contents are mind blowing, outstanding, and he talks a lot about factual things. And of course, most of his content is in Hindi. It's not in English. um, and of course, highly commendable for what this young man has achieved. I believe he's got like 25 million subscribers for one of his channels, and then He's got some 2.5 million for the other channel and some 4.5 million. So he's kind of multiplying. And I don't know how old is he, but like I'm a 40-year-old person, a 41-year-old person, but I presume he must be around 25 or whatever, but very successful, accomplished young man. So yeah, Dhruv, if you're watching this video, bro, I mean, I have all love for you, but what you have achieved at a young age, at this stage of your life, it's highly commendable, and you should be proud of yourself. Have that pat on your back, on your shoulder. What do you say, that pat on your back or whatever? Sorry for my accent. I'm an American educated person. I did my college in US and I was in Europe for 12 years. So if all you Indian viewers are watching me, this is my neutral American accent. Okay, so please understand, and also please understand I'm an NRI person. I've been always living outside the country. So yeah, please understand me. And if you come across me, just you can say hello to me, right? And we can have a little chat in a very decent way. All right. So yeah. So now I'm just going to be talking from a very analytical person. So please consider this as a productive feedback. So because like I like to be very analytical. So I'm going to be concise, right? So I really sat down and watched a couple of his content, from his main channel, the Dhruv Rathee channel, which has got like around 25 million plus, right? The first thing which kind of turned me off is I just don't like this guy's opening spiel. Like he's like talks like Amitabh Bachchan. Like Namaskar dosto, this that. It's just that. I mean, I'm not criticizing, but it feels like the starting of the content is kind of very negative, right? It's very negative amplification right there. And of course, I'm pretty sure he's got a team of his own who does a lot of editing cuts. I've got around 500 plus content, right? So let's say I have around 300 plus full length videos. I'm not talking about YouTube shorts, but I never edit my content and I never cut my content. Although I do say a lot of ums and ahs and all that, which I'm trying to fix. But I never cut my content, right? So, but his content is highly edited, and of course, it's good to see. He puts a lot of memes and a lot of, a lot of graphics and everything. I'm pretty sure he's got a kind of a 10-man strong marketing team who does a lot of visual effects. But what kind of turned me down is that when Mr. Dhruv is actually talking about the topic, he's not feeling the topic. He's not. It's like he's reading it from a scripted paper. There's this green screen behind him, and he's reading it from a scripted paper or a scripted screen, and then he's getting a lot of cuts in his video. I mean, like as a content creator, I know what it feels like to talk about a topic, but I felt like he's not connecting with the topic. He's not feeling the topic. So that's one thing. But of course, like I said, when he starts his videos, it starts with a very negative amplification, like Namaskar. Yeah, it kind of pisses me off. I mean, I just don't like that. It's like, are you copying Big B, Amitabh Bachchan, or whatever? Because I don't know. Um, Thirdly is, let me just have a bit of my tea. Again, if you're my Indian viewers, watch it with the open mindset. All right. I'm just giving a very analytical insight. Okay. Third thing which kind of knocks me down is I think he's a highly monopolistic person. Um, and it's just that he's got. I mean, let me just. I cracked. I mean, I actually went through his channel. So like, I did some research. Like, if you have 1 million subscriber on YouTube, let's take the basic um, revenue. You may be earning around let's say 14,600 US dollars, right? I mean, let's take that the minimum, right? Otherwise, you can even earn like 50,000 US dollars, right? So I'm going to talk in terms of dollars, right? So he's got like 25 million. So let's say 14,600 times 25. So he gets around 65,000, 65K US dollars. Then he's got another channel, which is Dhruv Rathee Vlogs. He's got around 3.1 million subscribers. So let's calculate that with 14,600 US dollars. So that's going to be around 45,000 US dollars. Then he's got Dhruv Rathee Shorts. So he's got like around 4.26 million. Let's multiply that with 14,600 US dollars. So um, he's making around 62,000 US dollars, right? Let's take the base. I'm taking the base, 14,600 US dollars. Then I realized that he's also selling a course, which is Dhruv Rathee course. It's, I think, about content creators, how to be an influencer regarding YouTube. So his course is priced around 64 US dollars, which is around 5,000 something rupees, Indian rupee. But I'm just calculating in terms of dollars, right? So $64. So let's say he's got so many million subscribers. Worst case, if he has 1,000 buyers, 1,000 monthly course buyers, which is a one-time payment of $64. So he can be easily making around 64,000 US dollars. So overall, I think he's making this is the lowest, right? He's making around 600,000 US dollars. I mean, this is the bare minimum, but I'm pretty sure he's making more, but per month, right? So that's like half a million US dollars. Um, so yeah, so this really shows that he's a highly monopolistic person, and he's kind of diversifying his brand at a very short span of time. Normally, established YouTubers may have like two channels, but like I can see that he's got shorts, he's got this, he's got that. No offense, like I may be having the lowest amount of subscribers, but I'm actually proud of myself because I like I said, I'm not monetizing my YouTube channel. I like to keep it. I like to provide value content. I'm not doing any editing. I like to speak from my mind. I get a lot of hate from my viewers because I speak the truth. And also, I've talked about the realities, couple of social issues out here in India, which unfortunately many Indians they don't like it, but that's the reality. Um, so I like to keep it very realistic, and I don't like to kind of have that kind of a monopolistic mindset. Yes, I do have an online business. I have a running blog. I work hard on my different businesses, but YouTube, when it comes to YouTube, I like to keep it very content focused. I don't want to have that kind of a monopolistic agenda. Yes, I do also promote a free webinar workshop in my content, but it's just that if it's just free to join. It's not like you got to pay right away. If you really want, if you enjoy that free webinar workshop, then like you can take that course, and then I can get some kind of commission. So, but like I said, I don't force people to buy this or whatever. But yeah, so anyways, so the fourth one, um, which kind of turns me off. Like I said, I don't follow Indian YouTubers. I like to like follow content from international YouTubers who are talking about Southeast Asia or whatever. But I just did my analytics for this. The fourth thing kind of knocks me down is I think he's a bully. I think Mr. Dhruv Rathi is kind of a bully targeting specific YouTubers who may not have like 25 million subscribers, but still they have got like millions of subscribers. They got like around 3 million or whatever. And I did the count, I did watch those counter videos. Um, and of course, they also talk about the same. content related to social issues and everything, just as Mr. Dhruv does. Um, but it doesn't give you a platform to target or clip somebody, some YouTuber, Indian YouTuber, and term them as what, gogi. I think it's Godi or Gogi YouTubers. It's like you're defaming their work, and I also saw his reply for another YouTuber, but I don't want to get into the details of that because that's really different. I don't want to get into that, right? So, but yeah, I think he has that kind of that self-centric personality, that like that egocentric, self-egocentric personality, and maybe he's not liking the competition when other Indian YouTubers are also trying to talk about social issues, and they're also having a good number of subscriber base. I'm talking in terms of millions. I'm peanuts. I'm peanuts, but I'm just talking as a normal Indian viewer. I'm peanuts, but still, I'm very happy that I'm not kind of having that monopolistic mindset, or naming and shaming like established. What I'm saying is I'm doing this like analytical viewer, right? But he's like got this new term called as Gogi YouTubers, and of course, I think I think he's got a very dark personality. It's just that, yeah, from the outside visual, of course, he looks like a very very sweet, innocent person. I've seen his personal vlogs. He's very different in that. He's extremely very different, and and I've seen his wedding video, his when he like pre-arranged. I mean, like his pre-wedding video. And of course, I must say his German wife is extremely very beautiful, like a model, and but I feel somewhere down the line he's got that kind of a dark character, and I don't know the reason. I'm just saying that maybe she found him to be she wanted to marry him, or she found him to be the one because he's kind of famous. He's got a lot of subscribers. He makes a lot of money, and of course, I've seen them traveling in different countries, having a good lifestyle, and all those kind of things. Um, that is all right. I mean, that's personal. Of course, that's natural. If you're making a lot of money with YouTube, you have the right to enjoy yourself. But being a very monopolistic person is, I don't think, is the way to go. And also, I think I've seen one of his videos talking about the job crisis in India, and you know like I said again, he did not feel the content. He was like, it's very edited. He's got like 10 people doing all the visual stuff and everything. But it's just that I feel like as a YouTuber, as a fellow YouTuber, he's not feeling the content. He's like reading it out from a screen script or whatever, highly edited. And then right after that, for that video, he started talking about about the course, which costs around 64 US dollars. Um, Anyways, but this is just my personal intake, um, about Mr. Dhruv Rathee. Um, and of course, he's got also a lot of political affiliation. He, which I really don't want to get into because that's none of my business. And so, but this is just my analysis as a normal Indian viewer, as an analytical person. So, but again, I just want to make it very clear that um, Dhruv Rathi has achieved a lot of success at a very young age. It doesn't matter where he comes from. I think he comes from Haryana. And of course, he's a very proud Jat. Um, and of course, he's achieved a lot of success. He's making a lot of good money. But I still feel that, and I'm very proud of that as an Indian. But I feel like um, it's not right to defame other specific YouTubers and brand them as like gogi YouTubers, or because I think that was just not right. Um, so you let me know your thoughts about like are you a big fan of Dhruv Rathee, or what do you think about Dhruv Rathee's content, or because like I said, I don't follow a lot of Indian YouTubers, and of course I don't follow specific Indian YouTubers who are just making family vlogs, because like I said, I can't relate to that. Like I'm an Indian. I mean, I don't have like I'm not a family person or whatever. But so that's the reason why I don't watch it. So, but yeah, I mean, this is just my personal intake. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you like watching this video, make sure to like the video. And if you found this video to be informational, you can always buy me a coffee. The link is down in the description below. Um, and I'm not talking about the free webinar in this video. With that being said, you guys have a great day. This was me, Sue Joy. Peace out.